If you are struggling with any of the following problems like understanding what you want to be known for, clarifying how to differentiate yourself from your competition and stand out from the crowd, planning and following a content strategy, identifying what you need to do in order to attract your ideal clients, or finding ways to position yourself as a thought leader in your niche, then working with a personal brand strategist might be exactly what you need. Personal brand strategist is a professional that helps you develop a plan to achieve your personal branding goals. They are able to offer some, if not all, of the following services: conduct market and niche research with you, develop content pillars to position yourself as a thought leader, and help you set goals for your personal brand based on your current situation and resources. If you are struggling with any of the following problems like understanding what you want to be known for, clarifying how to differentiate yourself from your competition and stand out from the crowd, planning and following a content strategy, identifying what you need to do in order to attract your ideal clients, or finding ways to position yourself as a thought leader in your niche, then working with a personal brand strategist might be exactly what you need. However, when learning about the different personal branding services out there, it can become overwhelming to find out there are many different types of personal branding companies and different types of personal branding specialists. In this video, we will explore what is personal branding strategist, what are the differences between them and other personal branding specialists, why is it important to have a personal brand strategy, and how a personal branding strategist are formed. What does personal branding strategists do? A personal branding strategist is a person who understands how to connect your personal brand to your intended audience. In doing so, this expert will use many resources and many techniques to help you reach your personal branding goals. A personal branding strategist can help you craft your brand identity. Personal brand strategists can help you identify the elements that will make up your personal brand identity. These can range from your strengths and weaknesses, your brand message or statement, your purpose, and your unique value proposition. Brand identity also refers to the elements that compose the image of your brand, such as logo, icons, palette, and other branding elements. However, it is important to note that these will largely depend on each strategist. Most strategists focus on setting goals and designing a plan to achieve these, hence the strategy. This means they will likely go over some components of discovery that can be used as inputs in your strategy. Other personal branding strategists might prefer to work with people who have already some elements defined for their brand, like their brand style guide or their other basement elements, and they will focus on elevating it. Personal branding strategists have an array of knowledge and tools to help you define who your audience should be, how to approach them, and how to get them to come to you. For instance, one thing a personal branding strategist should know how to do is the ideal customer profile. The better you get to know your audience, the easier it will be to speak to them, interact with them, and create content for them. Another activity a good personal branding strategist should offer is competitor research. Not all market research is about who your audience is. It should also be about gaining insights on who is already offering similar services and how to gain authority in your niche. Using your strengths and differences as strategically as possible is key. Competitor research also helps you be able to identify the type of content that you need to create and dominate your niche. Being strategic about the channels you pick to promote your brand and your products is key in the process of reaching the widest and most ideal audience. As we mentioned in our article on how to choose the right channel to build your personal brand in social media, some of the main factors to consider are your niche, the services and or products you offer, your personal style, the type of content you create, and your available resources. Personal branding strategies offer resources and insights on how to analyze your brand according to these factors and offer a great diagnosis to pick the channels that will be great for your personal brand. Personal brand strategies help you in the process of understanding the topics you need to cover. A very important aspect to build a great personal brand is to deliver consistent and valuable content. This is why you need to stay organized. Some personal branding strategy services help their clients with timelines and project management. At Latin Empresarios, for example, as part of our personal branding strategy service, we offer project management. So there is clarity around things like the order in which we will tackle topics, when is it that we will record videos, when we will require your feedback, individual responsibilities, and more details depending on your particular strategy. Personal branding strategies help you set goals. Another fundamental element of personal branding strategy is setting goals and creating a clear path to achieve these. Personal branding strategies use this expertise in business and marketing to help you set goals based on your brand's resources and potential. The plan will serve you as a map of your personal branding journey. Ideally, this plan will have milestones and dashboards to measure and track your progress. Some personal brand strategies may offer services of analytics, tracking, to get data on the progress you are making with your brand on social media, on your website, if you are ever booked or not, and many other indicators. The rise in the need to develop personal brands has brought a wave of specialists with different backgrounds. As other types of personal branding specialists come up, such as consultants and coaches, the question that may arise is, what are the differences? Even though each specialty may offer some particular services, it is likely that there is going to be some overlap. For example, there might be a personal branding coach that focuses on building personal brands on LinkedIn. Their strategic and tactical advice will be focused on that platform. Yet, most of the principles of discovery and strategy will apply to other channels. What can often happen is that you have strategists, coaches, and consultants that offer similar services. However, there are key differences that you might find when searching for a personal branding expert. Personal brand strategies. Personal brand strategies may work on a specific part of the personal branding journey, such as the strategy phase. They might offer services limited to the strategy component of your overall personal branding efforts. Most often, they will not execute for you. They will work with you on the discovery and planning phase, but after that, it will be up to you to execute that strategy. Personal branding consultants. Personal branding consultants are the likely ones that have the biggest overlap with personal brand strategies. All personal branding consultants are likely personal branding strategies as well. Consultants need to have a strategic mindset in order to be able to help their clients. Personal branding coaches. Coaches are experts that give you companionship through your personal branding journey. They help you find and develop the tools you need to get ahead. Many times, personal branding coaches offer the insights and the orientation needed to take a personal brand to the next level, but might not offer services related to execution, such as video production, design, writing, and copywriting services, and other content production and distribution services. Why is it important to have a personal brand strategy? Becoming a thought leader in your niche takes time and resources. Being able to effectively distribute them in ways to maximize revenue with the least amount of work is incredibly important. Personal branding strategy services can provide the necessary guidance to achieve the goals you set in the most efficient ways. Having a strategy is key to being in control of the steps you take on your personal branding journey. This way, you get a clear notion of how much and how long it takes to make progress. How to pick the best personal branding strategist. Personal branding strategists ideally will have expertise in fields like marketing, design, psychology, and business in general. Ideally, they should also have a basic understanding of your niche. Many personal branding strategists are experts on one area, but they usually are part of a team of people with diverse backgrounds to offer the best service possible. At the end of the day, it will all come down to what best suits you. So you might want to knock on some doors and learn more about the service you're being offered before making any final decisions on who should join you in your personal branding process. Personal branding strategy services are offered by experts in marketing, business, and design who make sure to align your goals with your resources in the most effective way. As Goldie Chan establishes in her Forbes article 10 Golden Rules of Personal Branding, being consistent is very similar to having a narrow focus. It's much easier to get recognized for one topic if you consistently create content and brand voice around it. Consistency is achieved by carefully creating and planning content that aligns with your objectives and values. This strategy, professionals can help you with studying your niche and your competitors and creating a plan that will help you become a thought leader in your niche. Personal brand strategies might differ from other personal branding specialists. However, they all have some similarities. Strategies come from a variety of backgrounds and topics related to branding. You must do some due diligence to identify which is the best fit for you. Eager to know what the next step of your personal brand should be? Well, a personal branding consulting session is always a great start to understanding what you should do next in your personal branding journey. If you learned something new today, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website, latinpresarios.com.